Here we have the Lenovo IdeaCentre AIO 3. It is a 24-inch all-in-one computer, and today we're going to find out if it's any good. So to start out with, the Lenovo AIO 3 comes with a 24-inch IPS, full high-definition, narrow bezel, non-touch display. And it is a very good display. It's matte, but it's color calibrated very well, and it looks almost perfect for watching things on YouTube, videos on the internet, pictures, that kind of stuff. They just did a very good job calibrating this panel, and it's enjoyable and not fatiguing on the eyes. It gets bright enough in your typical room. All in all, I think they did a fine job with the panel, and that's all I have to say about that. In terms of the horsepower and capabilities of this machine, it comes with the Ryzen 3 4300U processor, 8GB of DDR4 RAM that is upgradable, a 256GB NVMe solid-state drive that is upgradable. So by all accounts, it has a lot of horsepower in there and should be able to do pretty much anything you throw at it in terms of productivity stuff. It comes with the Vega graphics processor, and all of that is bundled in for about $549, which frankly I think is fantastic value. You're now approaching ACER value here, except everything is in the it's a Lenovo, it's not an ACER, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video. But all in all, you just have a classic, clean, all-in-one machine, and hey, that rhymed. And there's not a lot of innovations or bells and whistles, but it's something that will get the job done. For example, the IdeaCentre A540 had a wireless charger in the base of the computer. This one does not. It also had a little tray that you could pop out to expand the storage. This one does not. It is user upgradable, or more so you could probably take it to a computer shop to get it upgraded, but the point is that they don't have any sort of extra power user slots or anything like that. Input and output on this thing is pretty decent. On the side, it has a USB 3 slot, it has a camera card reader, and it also has a dual audio microphone headphone jack as well. That's on the side, on this side. On the rear, it has one USB 3, two USB 2.0s, one HDMI, and 1 gigabit LAN. And then, of course, where you plug in the power. And then on this side, you have a DVD burner. Believe it or not, this thing is still coming with the DVD burner. Some people still want that, I suppose. And if you are one of those people that has it, and then, of course, you have the power button. But that's all that there is. Input and output is decent. There's no USB-C, which I really do wish that they included. But I guess that's not really the audience of who this computer is for. So who is it for? This computer is really just for people that need like a productivity machine, something that they're going to be knocking out Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, probably have a ton of Firefox tabs, Chrome tabs open. Not going to be doing any kind of heavy gaming on this thing. You're really just going to be using this thing for like browsing the internet. Maybe if you're an accountant, maybe if you're somebody that's working at a nonprofit and you need a big screen in order to create like PowerPoints or spreadsheets or this kind of thing. This is just an all-around good office or like home office computer. Who is this not for? Well, again, I don't think that it's for like heavy gamers. You could probably get away with doing like StarCraft 2 and Fortnite and that kind of thing on it, but you're not going to be able to play AAA titles at max settings. And I don't really think that this is for like audio engineers, video editors, Photoshop editors, that kind of thing. You could certainly get away with editing 1080p video, probably even editing some Photoshop RAWs, and certainly even doing some audio editing as long as you had an audio interface to plug into this thing. But again, I don't really think that's who this thing is like tailored for. But it could be used for that if I'm not conveying that point. I do recommend it. It is a fast computer, and I think for anybody needing a productivity computer, it's going to do very, very well. It should be reliable, and I think that they're going to enjoy it. One notable, interesting thing is that it does have pretty damn decent speakers. Now, in the bottom corner here, it even says like powered by, or it says audio by Harman. And I have to admit that the speakers on this thing really aren't too bad. From all the other all-in-ones that we've tested, this one does have some of the better speakers built in. It gets about medium levels on the bass, not a lot of distortion, gets pretty loud. You will want a set of headphones if you're an audiophile, but they do the job and they do it pretty well. So if you're watching like things on YouTube and stuff like that, you're going to be able to do that just fine. Another thing to note is that it does have a webcam built in at the top, and it does have a little privacy shutter that you can toggle back and forth. And here is what the camera quality looks like now. This is the camera quality you can expect from the Lenovo IdeaCentre. The microphones do an okay job. The camera does an okay job. Certainly suitable for Skype, Zoom and any kind of work from home situation. I do wish manufacturers would focus on putting a better camera in their computers these days. I feel like webcams have been built into machines now where long enough where they should be not just a standard feature, which they are, but give something like at a minimum of maybe like 720p. A lot of these webcam qualities, they're okay, and they get the job done, but it'd be nice to see something a little bit more robust in a lower tier computer. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up our review for the Lenovo AIO 3 24-inch computer. It's a good machine. I think anybody that buys it will like it. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Otherwise, we will be back with a new video really soon.